Hello people that in the house doing today. I'm not too good myself. Bit of bad form, I suppose you could say, from walking all day today. My bones are aching, completely aching. And so, guess what happened today? Labour came around, and you know what? I was carrying. This is the story here. I was carrying a bag of litter, a big bag of litter from doing the bypass, and Labour is supposed to be the Workers' Party. And you know what they completely done? I was coming along here, and he went over the other side of the road. And he literally snubbed me completely. Because, the Workers' Party, he literally completely ignored me. And that was absolutely, that's very bad. For somebody who's working voluntary, I'm completely working voluntary for the tiny towns. But I have no council support whatsoever, no pay from the council, no help from the council whatsoever. I don't even have a 1 day a week, I don't even have the council out even at all to help me. And he's looking for being carving them on, and I'm a worker, and I work so very hard for my village and for my community. And when I get snubbed, I get snubbed. I really do get snubbed. They don't even come over, not even one of them. I had no problem with anybody, people walking around putting these into doors, but they snubbed me like they did there. That was the disgrace, and I have to say that. It was the disgrace. If that was me, and if I was going for an election, I seen a young lad, working voluntary, doing his best with what he has. I wouldn't walk the other side of the road as soon as I seen him. I'd be going over to that young lad and saying sorry that the council's snubbing you, along with me. Because I would not do that. And as simple as that, I would not do it if I was looking for an election to be elected for carving him on. I would not do it. I would rather be seen dead than do that. I'd be up to the young lad and I'd say, fair play to you. Not many young lads would do it. There's not many young lads would do it. And for him to go and snub me, and I say this, and Labour and the Labour Party the most. I don't care if it was Sinn Féin or something, I would understand. But the Workers' Party, the people who James Connolly founded the Workers' Party to stand up for the workers. And James Larkin too, to stand up for the workers and for the union and the rest of that crack. And you know what? Do you know what they decide to do today? There's somebody who works extremely hard, doesn't get paid, does his best with what little resources he has. And they snub me. And he's going for election, he just snubs a young person who's doing his best. I can't get over that. I really, really can't get over that. The many things, before that I didn't mind them. I had no problem with them. I don't have a problem with it. Some of the policies here, it's alright. Looking at this, it's alright. And actually, a 4-day working week, that would be alright for some people. But I don't know if this is full pay. That's the only thing I see there. Obviously, starting with the HSC and the rest of that, gyms announced and all the rest of that crack. But that went well for Joe Burton last time, didn't it? But still, that was a shock. That was really, really shocking. And you know how I got this leaflet? He didn't give it to me. Nobody gave it to me. It was my pair. It was supposed to somebody I know. And they went to his house and they were and he opened the door. He was eating his dinner at the time, and he said to you, "The only time you just come is when you're looking for a vote." And he took the thing off and they closed the door in their face. Simple as that. Because people are fed up. People are really, really fed up. It's empty promises after empty promises after empty promises. And for somebody that's working hard in a community and not getting paid to be snubbed, the way I was snubbed today, and I've told loads of people, and loads of people are now saying they won't go out and vote, and they won't go out and talk. People are going to go out and vote for somebody, but now they're refusing to go out and vote because of how bad it was snubbed today. Because people are outraged that, a person that has dyslexia and does his best in the community was snubbed. Simple as that, was absolutely snubbed. Went to the side of the road, didn't even give him a time to even say hello, or even to ask him any questions. They just abandoned me. Simple as that. They went the other side of the road to get away from me. And they knew exactly who I was, and he knew exactly who I was. I don't know, but I had no problem with the people around him. But I had a problem with him moving around, thinking that he could get away from any hard questions I could put at him. And I do have another thing to say about Fine Gael, because Fine Gael were here yesterday. It wasn't the woman herself that's up for Fine Gael, Sandra McAtee, but it was another one. So I will talk about that in a second. Actually, in another video, actually. So yeah, take for watching, subscribe for more, and bye.